Hello everyone, this is our final project video for the Statistics and Probability class. We are from Group 4. My name is Shannon.
I'm Fathir.
I'm Rayhan.
I'm Ferre Jethro.
And our paper is titled The Impact of Organizational or Committee Participation on Academic Performance and Personal Well-Being Among Engineering Students from the University of Indonesia. Next, please. So for our first chapter, it answers the problem question of does the number of organizations actively involved affect student well-being and academic performance? Specifically, in the academic challenges and personal well-being uh, of their imbalance, their impact on mental and physical health, and changes in student lifestyle patterns. So, this study investigates how participation in student organizations and committees affect the academic performance and psychological well-being of engineering students at the University of Indonesia. While organizational involvement is widely encouraged for developing leadership, communication, and teamwork skills, it can also lead to challenges such as poor time management, academic stress, and emotional fatigue. Research suggests that excessive involvement may result in inconsistent academic performance and increased stress levels, especially when not supported by proper time management and institutional guidance. Additionally, organizational culture and structure can influence how students manage responsibilities and stress. This study focuses on FTUI undergraduate students to analyze the relationship between organizational participation and key aspects of student life. It aims to provide insights that support better academic advising, wellness strategies, and informed decision making for students balancing academics and extracurricular commitments. Next, please.
I'll carry on with the presentation. Uh, for this for this methodology, we use the data collection procedure, which we use Google Forms questionnaire link that was shared throughout FTU students with social media groups and personally. Students were given an explanation of the purpose of the study and how to collect data. And for the data analysis technique, we collected the data we analyzed descriptively to determine the general description of the respondent profile and research variables. For this case, we use mean, standard deviation, minimum, maximum, and furthermore, to test whether there are significant differences in the variables of academic impacts, stress level, and well-being indicators based on organizational involvement groups. We use an ANOVA test one way, uh, for a and then for the descriptive analysis results, as I said before, we apply mean, median, mode, minimum, maximum, and standard deviation for each questions in the form. For example, like in student involvement in organizations, the mean is 2.93, median is 3, mode 3, minimum 1, and maximum 6. So the standard deviation is 1.577, and the others can be seen like like shown in the slide.
So the ANOVA test was used to determine whether the number of organizations that FWE students are involved in has a significant effect on organizational working hours, stress levels, and academic impact. The ANOVA method, or the analysis of variance method, is a statistical method that is used to test whether there are significant differences in group means. In this study, ANOVA is employed to determine whether the number of organizations joined by FWE students has an effect on various aspects such as organizational workload, stress levels, and academic impact. The H0 states that there is no difference in means across groups based on the number of organizations joined, while the alternative hypothesis says that at least one group has a significantly different mean. So from the ANOVA testing that was done, most of the dependent variables that was tested resulted in a failure to reject the H0, except for the number of meetings per week and perceived academic impact, where there can be seen a significant correlation between a higher number of organizations participated in by engineering students with these dependent variables. Next.
Okay, moving on to the conclusion. Okay, so based on the result of the NOVA test to examine the relationship between organizational involvement, numbers of organizations joined, with variable in questions 2 to 9, significant correlations. The question 5, that is the numbers of meeting per week. It shows there is a significant correlation, which tells F is equal to 3.138 and P is equal to 0.023. Uh, it's less than 0.05, indicating that the more organizations join, the more meeting attend per week. And for question 9, there is a significant correlation, which tells F is equal to 4.095 and P is equal to 0.0009, less than 0.005, indicating that the more organization join, the greater the impact felt on the academic. Uh, Also, it is said that in question 2, as a staff, there is no correlation significant. In question 3, hours being a BPH, PJ, or WAPJ, there is no correlation, which tells F is equal 1.086, P is equal to 0.388, bigger than 0.05. And for question 4, time of work, there is no correlation significance, which says F is equal to 0.898, P is equal to 0.496, more than 0.05. And question 6 about stress level, there is no correlation significance, which tells F is equal to 1.948, P is equal 0.106, more than 0.05. In question 7, hours in campus, there is no correlation significance, which tells F is equal to 0.294, P is equal to 0.911, more than 0.05. And question 8 is about the frequency that student ate at campus. There is no correlation significance, which state F is equal to 0.409, P is equal to 0.846, more than 0.05. And in total of all, the involvement organization only impact significantly to the discussion per week, and that leads to academic involvement, but that doesn't involve the other variable such as our as a staff, our uh, as students leadership, and also work hour as a staff. Stress level, time in campus, also time frequency while eating. Thank you.
We can also conclude that the data collected and the hypothesis testing using the ANOVA method, that the organizational involvement among FTOE students is significantly associated with the number of meetings attended per week and a perceived impact on academic performance. So there's no significant relationship found between organizational involvement and other variables, such as hours served as staff members in leadership roles or organizational workdays, stress levels, time spent on campus, frequency eating, and so on. Thank you.